Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you everything you need to buy your mom if you're going to get her a skincare routine for Mother's Day. And moms, if you need to drop some hints, I'm going to give you some ideas as to some of the best products you could get, both in the bougie and the budget price range, so you have options depending on what your budget is. Now, if mom already has a complete skincare routine and you don't know what to get, I have a little teaser at the end of the video where there's something that will make her skincare routine or makeup routine work even better. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see what that product is. While we're on the topic of Mother's Day, let me share a little quote from Oliver Wendell Holmes. It says, "Youth fades, love droops, and the leaves of friendship fall. A mother's secret hope outlives them all." And your mom is hoping that you're not going to forget to get her something for Mother's Day. I'm Dr. Dustin. I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and I'm going to cover all of these based on my education and even some of my own personal experience with these products. Let's jump into the first step in that skincare routine, and that is going to be cleansing. We're going to start with the more bougie option, one of my personal favorite products, but it does come at a little bit higher price point when we're talking about cleansing, and that is from Tatcha. This is called the Deep Cleanse, and it's a lightly exfoliating cleanser, so you do feel a little bit of those kind of exfoliating beads in there, but it's not anywhere near like your St. Ives texture. It's very gentle. Now, while this says it's formulated for oily skin, I have more dry and sensitive skin, and I love the feel of it, and it never leaves me dry, tight, or irritated. The Deep Cleanse from Tatcha is an excellent cleanser that mom will be happy with. Now, the full-size cleanser is going to cost you around $40 for 150 milliliters. That is going to last a while, but it's not inexpensive. We can compare that to the budget option, which is the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. I also love this one, and it's one of the products that I often take with me while traveling. The Cream to Foam Cleanser is great really for all skin types in my experience, but as it foams up really nicely, it gives you that good sensorial experience. It's not going to have that texture that the Tatcha cleanser has, but it does do a great job at removing makeup, which is a bonus so that mom doesn't have to do a double cleanse. Now that the skin is clean, the next step we're going to move into with the skincare routine is an exfoliating step. Now, you don't need to exfoliate every day, and these products don't have to be in your skincare routine. There's something nice that you can add, but again, not essential. Again, we're going to start with that bougie option, and this one comes from Drunk Elephant. This is the TLC Framboos Night Serum, and it's an alpha hydroxy acid. It's something that you can exfoliate with, and I would recommend maybe only once to twice a week as you're getting used to this. It contains 10% AHA, 1% BHA, which is going to be salicylic acid. The Drunk Elephant packaging always tends to look nice. They have a very uniform aesthetic across all of their product lines, and you're going to pay about $90 for 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of this particular exfoliating product, definitely at a premium. Moving on to the budget side for exfoliation, we're going to use the cult favorite 30% AHA BHA peel from The Ordinary. This does contain a higher level of those alpha hydroxy acids. Because this one is a lot higher percentage compared to that more expensive Drunk Elephant product, it's best if you're experienced with exfoliation before you start using this. You should use this only once a week when you're just starting out, and for some people that may be too much if you already have dry skin. As with all of these products, we're going to link them down in the video description if you want to find them. The full bougie and the full budget skincare routine will be in the show notes of this video. Moving on to the next step, which again is nice but not essential in your skincare routine, is that of a toner. Toners were traditionally used to help balance the skin's pH when we were using soaps to clean the skin. The soaps tended to be much more basic on the pH scale, and so oftentimes we would use toners to help bring that pH back down. However, toner has kind of evolved over time, and most toners nowadays are simply a hydrating step in your skincare routine before you move on to other treatments or moisturizers. The bougie option that we're going to present here is from Fresh Beauty. I like a lot of the products from Fresh Beauty, but they are going to be a little bit more expensive. This particular one is the Rose and Hyaluronic Acid Deep Hydration Toner. The toning ingredient in here is rose fruit extract, and then we also have additional ingredients like rose water and angelica leaf extract, but the real hydrating superheroes in this particular ingredient are going to be glycerin and hyaluronic acid. The Fresh Beauty Toner is going to cost you about $46 for 250 milliliters. If you want an alternative that's definitely less expensive, I recommend the Thayer's Witch Hazel Based Toner, and I prefer the unscented version because when possible, I do try to avoid fragrance in skincare, but there are times where I think it's okay. Now, I like the Thayer's Witch Hazel based toner. Witch Hazel tends to be pretty gentle on the skin, and it can help to minimize the appearance of the pores. However, there have been other creators who have really demonized this product, and I think not rightly so. Now that your skin is cleaned and prepped with a toner, this is where we have the opportunity to move on to certain treatments in your skincare routine. These are ingredients where you're going to put on the skin and they're actually going to be really trying to do something for your skin to help boost collagen production, or to add antioxidants onto the skin, or to fight discoloration. Whatever it is, this is where you put in a treatment step. Now, there's so many different options when it comes to this, depending on the skincare needs of you or perhaps your mother. You could really go in a lot of different directions with this, and so you'll want to maybe look at some of the other videos that I put up about skincare routines where I've gone shopping with shoppers and find somebody that may have the same type of skin as your mom or as you, and you can find somebody with dry skin, somebody dealing with rosacea. We have lots of examples on the channel, and you can see some of the treatments that we purchased for those individuals. Here in general, we're going to stick to kind of a broad category type of treatment, and so starting with the bougie option is from Estee Lauder. This is the Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Multi-Recovery Complex. This particular product promises lots of benefits. If we look at their website, we see that this is a 7-in-1 serum that can help with things like line reduction, improve firmness, even your skin tone, strengthen your skin, that seems like it's redundant, improve hydration, boost radiance, and act as an antioxidant. Their smaller bottle at 30 mLs or 1 ounce is going to cost about $80, however. If you don't want to spend $80, you can still get mom a really great treatment serum. Again, we're going back to the Ordinary. The Ordinary has a really good price point on all of their products, and they are highly rated and reviewed, and I've enjoyed using them myself. This particular product for treatment is the 10% niacinamide, 1% zinc serum from The Ordinary. This product really leans on the plethora of benefits that niacinamide can impart to your skin. Now, I personally think that niacinamide is a great ingredient that has the potential to help a lot of different processes in the skin, but it's probably not the best single ingredient for any of them. But again, The Ordinary coming in at a great price point, we're able to get this at 60 milliliters for only $10.80. So that's double the size for way less price. So again, the take-home message is just because something is less expensive does not mean you're not getting a great product here. Between these two, I do think the Estee Lauder product offers a bit more to your skin, but it's going to be significantly more expensive. There's 2 more steps to go in this skincare routine. Now that we've put everything on the skin, we're going to lock that in with a moisturizer. Here's 2 options for a moisturizer. The first, you know we had to go there, is La Mer. La Mer is one of the most expensive products that you can get on the market, and you're going to be spending for 30 milliliters, that's 1 ounce, about $190 to $200 for a tiny little thing of moisturizer. That's not even going to last you very long. So is La Mer even worth it? My personal opinion is no. However, if your mom loves it, she's definitely going to be happy if you spend that money and she doesn't have to. The budget option is from Neutrogena. It's their Hydro Boost Water Gel for dry skin. I use this one frequently personally, and it's going to have a lot different feel than La Mer. So as far as the texture goes, you can't really compare these 2 products, but even as a lightweight water gel, the Neutrogena Hydro Boost does do a great job to hydrate the skin. I personally like to use this one in the morning when I'm still going to put on a sunscreen before I go out the door. At nighttime is really when I go to a thicker cream-based moisturizer, but this is a great one for all skin types. 1.7 ounces is going to set you back about $20. Now, to wrap up the skincare routine, everything that you've just done is not going to help you a lot if you're not protecting the skin. That's where we're going to be using a sunscreen. So the bougie option here is still not terribly expensive for what you get, and it is one of the most popular sunscreens on the market, hands down. We sell so much of this in my clinic, and that is the Elta MD UV Clear. This comes in a sheer or a clear version and a tinted version, and they're about the same price. So if you like a tinted sunscreen, you're going to love this one. If you prefer the clear version, which is what I use when I use UV Clear, then you're going to have a great result either way. At an SPF 46, it does provide broad spectrum coverage, making this a great daily sunscreen. It's lightweight and it sits on the skin very nicely, protecting you. I do recommend reapplying, but I know that's not always practical we can discuss reapplying sunscreen in other methods in a future video. On their website, this is going to set you back for 1.7 ounces, $41. If you want to save a little money on that sunscreen step, you can actually get an SPF 50 coverage from Australian Gold. This is their Botanical SPF 50 Tinted Face Sunscreen Lotion. This one is in particular for fair to light complexions. Now, compared to the Elta MD sunscreen, which is a hybrid sunscreen, meaning zinc and octinoxate, this is a pure mineral sunscreen. So the ingredients here are a 4% titanium dioxide and a 4% zinc oxide. Now, while many mineral sunscreens do risk leaving a white cast, they mitigate that with the addition of a tint, so this can almost be like a BB cream and double as a foundation on the skin. As a bonus, it is fragrance-free, and you're going to get 3 ounces for about $17. So that walks us through an entire skincare routine for mom, whether you want to spend the money on the bougie routine or the budget routine, or mix and match from both. You'll be able to get a complete skincare routine for mom or drop some hints if you want any of these products for yourself. As I mentioned, you are going to be able to find links to all of these products down in the video description. Now, like I teased at the beginning of the video, if mom already has a skincare routine that she loves and you want to get something that can make her skincare routine work better, the product that I recommend is the Dermaplaning Home Razor from Jill Razor. Jill Razor is a kit where they'll send you blades every single month, and when you remove some of that peach fuzz and lightly exfoliate the skin, your skincare products and makeup are going to set better on the skin. We'll leave a link for that in the video description as well, so you have options for skincare routines or products you can use at home to make mom's skincare routine even better. Let me know if you guys have used any of the products that we mentioned today, what your thoughts on them are, if you loved them, hated them, would you rebuy them? If it was the bougie stuff, was it worth the money that you spent on them? Let me know down in the comments. And while you're here on the channel, make sure to check out this next video, and we're going to walk you through some examples of skincare routines so you can see even more products that you might consider getting from mom this Mother's Day.